They do look minging and they are very expensive. And I asked my dad, but he says he thought it was for pregnant women or old women. My hair's not falling out. My hair's not falling. Yes, it is. It might have just been in my head. Did it make a difference to my skin? I don't know. But did I feel like it was making a difference? Again, not really, but I'm not happy with that. If you're going to charge like 40 quid a pop, I won't be skeeved. But because my bank account was basically saying, who do you think you are, sort of thing. Who do you think you are? Hey guys, it's Amy May, and if you're new here, then welcome to the family. I hope you feel very welcome. Please ignore the holes in the walls. And if you're not new here, then I'm sorry I've been gone for over a week, but I've been feeling a bit unwell. And I'm a massive drama queen when I'm ill. Like, everyone knows about it. I can't do anything. I've been on Mounjaro for about 18 months, and today we're going to discuss some of the supplements that I have tried, some of the ones that I wish I'd taken throughout my Mounjaro journey so far. And then I've also come across a few on the Holland & Barrett website that I'm like, what is that? What on earth? So basically, I want your suggestions, I want your opinions, and let's crack on. I've been on Mounjaro for 18 months, and today we're going to discuss what supplements I have tried already on my Mounjaro journey, what I wish I'd tried or what I wish I'd been taking a lot earlier. And then also, I've seen on the Holland & Barrett website, there are some rogue products out there. That the wellness industry is shamelessly selling. So I think we'll have a look at some of them as well, because I quite like your opinions and thoughts on it. Now, I do just want to start off by saying that absolutely none of this is necessary. Don't go buying loads of supplements just because someone on the internet tells you to and says it works for them. Also, if you can hear galloping and scrapping in the background, it's because the cats are zooming, shall we say. It's only about 5:30 in the morning, but anyway. I just want to start by saying that absolutely none of what I'm going to mention is necessary. When you're starting your Mounjaro journey or any sort of health journey, weight loss journey, etc., you don't need to go out and buy a load of stuff, because most of it is a placebo, most of it is a load of rubbish, essentially. So even though, I am going to show you some products that I have tried and some stuff that I want to try, it is all, like, not real, essentially. I just want to preface it with that. Like, do not go out and buy loads of supplements and nutrients because someone on TikTok told you to, or because I've said it in this video. It is just all silly. The only thing I will say is that I think everyone in the UK should be taking vitamin D, right? And I got these bad boys from Lidl. I don't know if you can see them properly. Hang on. Is it going to do it? Yeah, I got these bad boys from Lidl for £1.69. So if there's anything that this video makes you want to buy, go out and get some cheap vitamin D. Because I guarantee that this is exactly the same as the 40 quid Holland & Barrett version. So don't let it trick you. Don't let it trick. The wellness industry is conniving. It's conniving. And it's really difficult because once you sort of get sucked into it, it's difficult to get the foot off your neck, honestly. So I'm quite proud of myself because I think I bought from Holland & Barrett 2 or 3 times and then I nipped it in the bud. Because my bank account was basically saying, who do you think you are, sort of thing. Who do you think you are? And even the stuff that I've tried so far, I honestly don't think it's made a massive difference. But I do understand that when you're starting a new journey, it is exciting. It's exciting, and you want to get like cute little stuff. You want to, you want to get fully into it. You want to be prepared. So I get that. So the doctor in me is telling you, this is all a load of rubbish. Don't buy into it. Don't bother. But the consumer in me, I can definitely see why people are tempted. I'm tempting myself. Like, I've been browsing Holland & Barrett, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I do need some women's health multivitamins that don't specify what they are. So don't let it get you. Because once they've got you, it's really difficult to get out. So like I said, I've been on Mounjaro for about 18 months and I didn't buy any supplements or try anything until I think probably around September last year, which is when I think I decided I was anemic. So I went to the GP, got my bloods done, they were like, you're fine. And I was like, all right. So then I went to Holland & Barrett and obviously got sucked in. So this is the collagen powder that I bought from Holland & Barrett probably about a year ago now. And this is the unflavoured collagen powder. I think I got it because there was a deal on and it was 3 for 2. So I think I got 2 of these and then a face cream as well. I like this because I previously bought marine collagen tablets off Amazon and they were massive and they made me gag, and I took them once and I was like, ugh. I was like, I can't do it. So, and I don't like flavoured stuff, whereas this mixes in with your coffee, or at least that's what I did. You can put it in any drink. And what I will say, the price hasn't changed, right? But I need to warn you, it is pretty foul smelling because I've still got some dregs in here. But what I will say is they no longer do the scoop. So I'm very glad that I kept hold of this little scoop in this little box, because now they just expect you to, gauge it with your eyes and to use like a normal spoon. But I'm keeping hold of this scoop. So I'm not happy with that. If you're going to charge like 40 quid a pop, I want my scoop. Do you know what I mean? I bought 2 boxes of this and then didn't buy any more. So I haven't taken it in, since like November 2024. But again, did it make a difference to my skin? I don't know. But did I feel like it was making a difference? Again, not really, but I did feel happy within myself that I was doing something, that I was, how it goes, the placebo effect. Like I was like, oh yeah, like I'm being that girl. Do you know what I mean? Like putting 2 scoops of collagen in my coffee every morning. To be fair, I do think, is it 18 grams of protein? Yeah, it says it's got, let me try and focus it, 20 grams of collagen and 18 grams of protein. And I didn't even realise it had any protein in it until quite late on. So I am quite happy that it's got protein in it as well. There's different sizes. This is the 284 grams. They do like a big one and a smaller one. I've only got it when it's on offer. But it's not cheap. It's like 40 quid I want to say it's 40 quid for the bigger one, but I'll put a picture on screen. And they also obviously do flavoured collagen powder or collagen capsules. But I've not been able to find collagen tablets that aren't massive. And it just makes me gag. I can't do it. So I got that from Holland & Barrett. I'll put it on screen so you can see. I think they've got an offer on at the minute. But to be fair, I think they've always got an offer on. It's one of them. So they do tend to do 3 for 2 on that. As part of the 3 for 2 offer, I did get the Dr. Organic Procollagen Plus face cream or face serum. And throughout my time in the 3 for 2 offer, I got 2 of those. So I think one's called Dragon Fruit and one's called Black Pearl, something like that. Again, I'll put it on screen. Do I know if it made a difference to the way that my skin looks, to wrinkles? No, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But I did really enjoy that face cream. So like I said, I got 2 bottles and I did go through them quite quickly. I have quite dry skin, and so I'm always moisturising. But I would recommend that. Again, is it better than any other moisturiser? We just don't know. Probably not. So I wouldn't go out your way. I only tried it because it was part of that 3 for 2 deal with me collagen powders. But I wouldn't go out my way. Because, like I think I showed you, it must have been a vlog in like September last year. This bad boy, right, it was like £1.39 or something really specific. So I made sure that I told you exactly the price. This is amazing. I love this moisturiser. It's not like greasy. It's not, and it lasts for ages. So £1.39 I think this was. So like I said, I wouldn't go out my way to spend 12-15 quid on a moisturiser. But I did like the Collagen Dr. Organic Pro Collagen Plus moisturiser. But again, if you're on a budget, get this bad boy instead. One thing that I did buy last year that I would recommend is the Q&A Collagen Face Serum. I think it's in a pinky red packaging and it's drops that you mix with your moisturiser and put on your face. And I did feel like that made my skin look more vibrant. I think I bought 2 bottles of that in my time. But when I've got money, I am actually going to buy that again. I think it's 12 quid, but I got it like in an offer. I probably would pay the 12 quid for it though, because I actually would recommend that. Like, I can't tell you why or how, but I do feel like my skin looked better. It might have just been in my head. It might have just been psychological. But either way, I felt like my skin looked better. And that's what you want, isn't it? Even if it's not true, you want to feel it in your head. So I would actually recommend that. I think I also at some point got I don't know if it was Q&A, I'll have to check, but it was the Q&A retinol serum for your face. And you're meant to mix that with your moisturiser before you go to bed. However, I think I used that once, and then because I just kept forgetting because I wasn't doing it in the morning. But I think because it's retinol, you can't wear it in the sun or something. Not that we really have any sun, which is why you need to get your Lidl vitamin D, get that involved. So I haven't really used the retinol one, so I can't comment on that. But the Collagen Q&A face serum I actually would recommend. Something that I haven't tried, but I would be up for trying, is the Q&A Collagen face cream. It's the same pinky reddish colour, and it's probably about 12 to 15 quid. I've not tried that yet, but I would be tempted. If it was in an offer, I would be tempted. Because again, my skin's so dry. I moisturise like 5 times a day. So because I like the collagen serum, I would be interested to see how the Q&A face cream. I'll double check the price and I'll put a picture on screen for you. But again, Holland & Barrett. Something that I've been meaning to get for ages is magnesium tablets. Now, I think they do a few different types at Holland & Barrett, and I also know Nutrition Geeks do some as well. The only issue is, right, I've not found a single small magnesium tablet. The vitamin D, they're tiny, so they're manageable, but the magnesium ones seem massive. They do seem quite sizable, quite hefty. So I just wish there was like a magnesium powder that you could like put in your drink that's not flavoured, because I do want to try it because it does help with sleep. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? This is bad even for me. My sleep pattern's been distressed for quite a while now. But last night, I got home from work and I went to bed at 5:35 p.m. And I woke up at about 3:30 this morning. It's only about 5:30 now. So I've completely disrupted my sleep cycle, and I do quite fancy some magnesium. But I just know within myself, right? I just know that if I buy magnesium tablets and they're massive, I'm not going to take them. I'm just like heaving just thinking about it. Like, I can't explain to you, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I think the cat, if you see a little feline head pop up in a minute, they're behind the bed. What are you doing? Now, the magnesium, again, you can get from Holland & Barrett, Nutrition Geeks, wherever. I think the ones in Holland & Barrett are probably around 12 to 15 quid. There's a few different types. They probably all do the same thing. I wouldn't be stressing myself out being like, oh, do I want the 3-in-1? It's all the same. It's all the same. Don't let them play you. Don't let them play you for fools, man. What I will say, in Boots the other day, I did see magnesium tablets for 6 quid. Again, they did seem massive, but Lidl was out of stock when I looked, but Lidl probably do them for even cheaper. So again, if you're on a budget, you don't need to be out here giving your money to Holland & Barrett. It's not sensible. It's not sensible, and chances are it's exactly the same thing you're getting from Lidl as you are from H&B. But H&B have the foot on your neck and they won't let go. So you do need to be careful. It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Now, as you might know, I was in denial about my hair loss for a very long time, but I definitely am molting, because I used to have really thick hair, and for the longest time I was like, my hair's not falling out. My hair's not falling. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think even my hairdresser commented that I'd lost hair. She was like, your hair's like thinned a lot and like bits are falling out. And I was like, you know, as if I'm shocked, as if I haven't noticed. Because I've always been a molter, but then I did used to have thick, like very thick hair. But now the strands are clinging on for dear life. So anyway, point being, I wish I took biotin earlier. Again, I know people that have the Nutrition Geeks biotin, and Holland & Barrett also do their own versions. I can't really tell from the Holland & Barrett website how big the capsules are, because obviously that's a massive deciding factor. So I do need to do a recce. I might have to like go into Holland & Barrett and try not to buy anything and just pick up the bottle and be like, right, do we think this is manageable? Do we think this is realistic? Because if it is, I haven't seen biotin in Lidl, but Boots probably do it, because when I was in Boots, they have a massive range. So Boots probably do it a bit cheaper than, you know, the Holland & Barretts and the Nutrition Geeks. I think Nutrition Geeks, I did have a quick look on the website, I think it's about £6 to £8 for packets of things. But again, I need to assess the situation and have a look at the size of the tablets. So I do want to start biotin. When I do buy some, because I did say that next payday I am going to put money aside and just sort myself out in terms of supplements. So biotin is on my list, as well as magnesium and the collagen serum and the collagen powder. Unflavoured, because I don't want to taste it because it stinks. So I don't want to taste it. I bought this, let me see if it will focus. I bought this about a year ago for no reason whatsoever. I didn't need it. It is niacinamide Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. However, what I will say, all these cleansers that I've tried, like, what is it, like salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, all of that, I don't know if my skin's sensitive or what, but my face, it stings, it like burns my face, and then it also, my face goes bright red and blotchy. So I think I am probably a bit allergic to it. But all the acids that I've tried in facial cleansers do that to me. So I'm not saying it doesn't work, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I am saying my face can't tolerate it. But they do stuff like that this is Holland and Barrett again. They do stuff like that if you fancy it. But it says it's anti-age, calming, pore minimising. I am very pory, like very pory. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you at some point. I have pores. I'm porous. And it says hydration, skin firmness. It says it's for sensitive skin, but clearly ain't for this sensitive skin. So I think I'll put a picture on screen of how much this is if you fancy it. Probably about 12 to 15 quid, something like that. But they do always have offers on. So I wouldn't buy it outside of an offer. And I wouldn't buy it at all because of me sensitive skin. I also bought these from Lidl, evening primrose oil, because I don't know, I don't actually think it says on the box what it's meant to do, but I thought it helped with sleep, because I'm sure I've seen primrose oil drops that you can put on your pillow or whatever. And I asked my dad, but he says he thought it was for pregnant women or old women, of which I am neither. And I haven't actually took it yet because, silly me, right? Size of that. I should have looked before I bought it. Again, I think it was £1.69 from Lidl. I haven't actually taken it. I don't know if I will. I need to give it a go. But if you fancy what it says, 30 evening primrose oil, 1,000 milligrams in vitamin E food supplement capsules. It just says for everyday health and well-being. That is such a joke. Tell us what it does. For everyday health and well-being, it says. And it doesn't actually tell you anywhere. It literally doesn't say anywhere what it's supposed to do. So this is probably a massive placebo, but I haven't tried it yet. But once I have tried it, £1.69 from Lidl, I may as well. Another thing that's on my list to try is the glucosamine and chondroitin tablets. They do look minging and they are very expensive. It's meant to support joint health. I don't know if it does. It probably makes like a very, 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 very minimal difference, if any difference. And those tablets look absolutely minging and they also look massive. So I think I will have to shop around and see if anywhere does a smaller version that's more palatable to the eye. They're not top of my list to try, but I do want to try them because I may as well. So I've got my vitamin D, want magnesium, biotin, and then the chondroitin, something or other. Oh, I don't know. Not them ones though. Not them ones. I don't want to try those ones because they look massive and they look disgusting. They're like grey and I don't know. I mean, they could at least make them look a bit nicer if they're going to charge like 40 quid for him. But anyway. Now, obviously, you can't buy a bunch of vitamins and supplements that probably don't do anything without buying an extortionately priced pill box as well. So I'm going to show you my dream pill organiser, my dream pill box, and then I'll show you the one that I'm probably going to get because I'm not paying that amount, essentially. So I went on Etsy and there's a account called KCY Passion Art. to be honest, they do a lot of really, really, really nice pill boxes. And I love this one. So basically, as a kid, I was obsessed with Pokemon. I loved it. I had all the DS games. Like, I watched it all the time. I had like a Pokedex. Like, I love Pokemon, right? And I think this is stunning. Not only is it stunning, but it's also glow in the dark, right? And it's detachable. So if you're going on a trip, you can just detach them. I love it. They do so many cute ones. They do ones that have like AM and PM, which is what I'd want. And then they also do ones that are, you know, just like once a day with the days of the week on. So honestly, I'll put some pictures on screen of the different sorts of things they do, but they are stunning. They are stunning. And to be fair, it must take a lot of time and effort to make them. But honestly, that Pokemon one is so cute. And it glows in the dark. The only qualm I have with it, and I don't know why so many pill boxes and calendars and stuff do this, is, do you know when it starts the week with Sunday? Who is starting their week on a Sunday? It really gets to me. Like, just do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why is it going Sunday, Monday? No, and why is it ending on Saturday? Why is it ending on... Like, I understand you get the Sunday scaries before going back to work on Monday, but we don't start the week with Sunday. That's harrowing. And I don't know why it's a thing, but like, obviously loads of calendars and like loads of pill boxes do it. So obviously I'd really, really, really love the Pokemon one. I think they do a few Pokemon ones. I'd really love that, but obviously it's like 56 quid or something. So realistically, because I'm in my essentials only era, I can't really justify paying that. But they do ones on Amazon. I think the ones that are just once a day, Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Monday or whatever it is, the ones that are just once a day, I think you can get them for like a £5 off Amazon. And I think the twice a day ones are probably about £7. So I'll probably end up getting that off Amazon rather than my dream Pokemon pill box. But you do just need to have a word with yourself sometimes, don't you? And be like, come on babes, like, get a grip. But I would, you know, if you are looking for a really cute, nice pill box that seems durable and has loads of good reviews, I'd definitely go on that person's Etsy. JCY Passion Art, I think they're called, but they've got loads. Stunning. And if I did have the, if I did have 56 quid to spend on it, I would. Now, obviously, it wouldn't be the wellness industry without getting a bit ridiculous. And some of the things that you see on the Holland & Barrett website are a bit questionable. So, for example, Ultraman multivitamins and minerals, designed specifically for men, with pumpkin seed extract and saw palmetto. What does that mean? And then if you look at it, like they are very careful to say in the description, it may promote testosterone levels. And basically, all the description says is that it's got zinc in it, and zinc may help you in the gym. It might boost your testosterone levels. So, and might I add that this is about twice the price of normal zinc tablets on the website. Ultraman for men. They also do Ultra Woman. It just seems a bit not right. So it says it may enhance performance, lean muscle growth, sculpt your physique and build lean muscle mass with our muscle mass growth and maintenance formulations. Push your limits and go the distance with our endurance supplements, enhancing aerobic capacity and reducing tiredness and fatigue. Unlock your true potential and take your performance to the next level with our men's multivitamins. That just seems a bit ridiculous to me. We also have the Star Power Hormone Balance multivitamin gummies. And basically it says that it helps with hormone balance or may help with hormone balance. But then nothing in the description actually tells you how. And it doesn't actually say, like, the ingredients. I'm like, the wellness industry. Honestly, if it's like tailored for women, tailored for men, boost your endurance, get more testosterone, how? One of the reviews, it's like, I can't really tell, but I think it might have produced less hormonal fluctuations. The placebo effect is in full swing. It's in full force, so like fair enough, but that to me just seems like a load of rubbish. And then we've also got the Holland and Barrett milk thistle supplements. And it basically says it's a herbal supplement and doesn't tell you what it actually does. Milk thistle, right? So it says, milk thistle is also known as Silybum marianum, right? It's a bright pink flowering plant that grows wild in southern Europe, northern Africa and the Middle East. But what does it do? What does it do? It doesn't tell you. It literally doesn't say anywhere. Milk thistle seed extract must be used as part of a balanced and varied diet and a healthy lifestyle, because it doesn't do anything. Honestly, I could go on for hours. There's so many random bits of rubbish that they're trying to sell you, but I will cut it for now. Thank you very much for today, guys. I am back, hopefully, consistently. And yeah, so next payday, I'm going to get me collagen powder, some biotin, some magnesium, if I can find little ones. I want to get a collagen face serum. At one point, right, I literally was using a L'Oreal anti-aging wrinkle cream, and then I didn't realise until like 2 months in, it was for ages 60 plus. Not that it makes a difference, but it just shows, doesn't it, like it's all a load of rubbish. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I do have some more videos coming for you this week, so keep your eyes peeled. And if you do fancy joining my wholesome community, then please subscribe. See you later, guys.